Okay, so good day again. This is our first topic for semifinals, and it's about analyzing finances. So, a business strives to generate profit by selling products or services. Every sale incurs associated expenses, meaning a business can only turn a profit if the selling price of its products or service surpasses all related expenses. Of course, right? So, dapat yung mga kinikita mo is mas malaki siya kaysa sa expenses. And of course, this is part of one of the things that we cannot remove from putting up a business is the monetary side. And it's very important for us to understand the financial life or financial standing of your business to thrive. So we have different types of you have two types of expenses, the fixed expense and the variable expense. So when you say fixed expense, ito yung mga ginagastos ng iyong business regardless kung ilan yung sales volume or kung nakabenta ka o hindi. One example is the rent, which means, 'di ba, kahit na kunwari sa August hindi ka nakabenta, ah, hi hindi or kailangan mo pa rin magbayad ng rent fee mo for the month. Gano'n din sa mga utilities such as your kuryente, your electricity, your water bill, and your internet, ayan, your gas. Those are utilities expense. And salaries, of course, ito yung pinapasahod. You know, kahit na hindi, or kunwari, meron kang cafeteria or coffee shop, kahit na kukonti yung pumunta sa business mo or bumili, may mga tauhan kang kailangan pasahuran. So, part iyon ng iyong fixed expense. Now, we can talk about depreciation expense is an accounting method for spreading the total cost of equipment over its useful life. So one is the straight line method. So, for example, itong cost of machine is or yung presyo ng machine ay $25,000. May sinasabi tayong disposal value or ano na yung salvage value. Ano yun? Ibig sabihin, yung machine mo ay 5 years lang yung life niya. Pero pwede mo pa siyang ibenta at this price, let's say $4,000. So, compute natin, 25 less 4 is 21,000. That's the total depreciation. Then you divide it to the number of estimated lifespan, which is 5 years. So, divided by 5 years, that's 4,200 per year ang kanyang depreciation expense. Okay, self-esteem. You need to, yeah, this is part of being an entrepreneur. You have to feel good about yourself. It's really very important to have self-esteem in your workplace because it maintains a positive self-image. So you have to maintain that one as an entrepreneur. Now, we move on to another one, fixed expense, which can change. As according dito, when you say fixed, hindi porke fixed, fixed na yung amount, hindi po gano'n, no? It can fluctuate depending on the time. For example, si electric bill mas mataas nga sa summer, lalo na dito sa Philippines, kapag mainit kasi nga yung air conditioning, pero mas mababa yung kuryente sa mga December kasi medyo malamig, parang electric fan lang. So, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, fixed kasi kailangan mo pa rin siyang bayaran regardless of the sales volume. And yun yung isusunod natin. Another type is the variable expense. Kung si fixed expense, constant na binabayaran mo regardless of how much did you earn. Dito sa variable expense, it changes depending on the amount of product or service sold. So, for example, if Matt's hats pays its hat supplier $6 per hat, this $6 is a variable expense. If they sold 500 hats in November, the total variable expense is $3,000 or which means 500 times 6. So, pag ano naman, 600 naman sa December, ang variable expense naman niya ay 3,600. So, depende nga dun sa amount ng benta or amount ng nabentang product. Okay, so yun yun. So there we have types of variable products. First is the cost of goods sold. Kumbaga ito yung pinuhunan mo, ito yung amount na pinuhunan mo for producing a product. Ayan, the cost of materials and labor used to make the product. Pag sinabi namang variable expense, other variable expense, it can also include commission, handling charges, and packaging. Now, we move on to economies of scale. Pag sinabi economies of scale, as the business grows, syempre, lumalaki na rin yung volume ng iyong in-order from your suppliers. Pag nagkakaroon, pwede ka na nung makipag-negotiate for discounts, right? Or, you can negotiate better prices or discounts. So, yung cost reduction, it can be spread over the large volume, which is called an economy of scale. Okay, so we have first two common ways. First is the fixed expense. The fixed expenses per unit decrease as sales volume increase, and the supplier discounts, volume discounts reduce the cost of goods sold per unit. Profit increases as fixed expenses and cost of goods sold per unit. Goods sold per unit decrease. So we are done with this one. Now we will move on to the next topic, or I think this is the fourth topic. It's about hiring. So, this one. Pag-isahin ko ng discussion. Ayan. So, when you say hiring decisions, a guide for entrepreneurs. So, of course, hindi lang kasi kung hindi forever na ikaw lang mag-isa. Lalo kung sole proprietor ka or mag-isa mo lang nag-start ka. Kung lalaki na yung business mo, there is a tendency for you to hire more people. And it is very important to hire the right people because they will be part of your business. Diba? Part sila ng operations. So, kailangan yung qualified din talaga sila dun sa job na ipapagawa mo sa kanila para mas maging effective sila sa kanilang role. Now, when will you consider hiring? No? So, kung sakaling tingin mo ay medyo nakukulangan ka na, try mo muna yung mga ibang steps before you hire. Kasi syempre, when you hire a person, another fixed expense na naman yun, right? So first, itry mo muna yung time management. You need to assess your current workload and identify areas where you're struggling to keep up. Then you need to organization. You need to explore ways to streamline tasks and improve efficiency through better organization. This means like when you streamline things, instead na para marami or very complicated yung mga step o mga SOP mo, pwede mo namang i-streamline or baka pwedeng ipasimple na lang yung processes para yung isang or yung dalawang tasks magiging isa na lang and pwedeng isa na lang yung mag-handle. And then, of course, you can invest also in technology, which can automate tasks and save time. But then, if you think that the first three is not enough, then you have to hire more people. Okay? Now, what are the advantages of hiring employees? Of course, you have a shared workload. Things would be easier and smooth sailing. Pero dapat, depende rin kung kasi kapag napakadami mo ring hin-hire, let's say kaya mo naman, pero mas parang magiging magulo yung mga processes. So, you also need to, plan wisely kung ilan ba talaga ang kailangang empleyado sa business mo na itadagdag. And another one is second in command. Employees can provide valuable support and act as a second in command when you're unavailable. And new skills and ideas, employees can bring new skills and perspectives to your business, leading to innovation and growth. So of course, there's this learning, right? Learning within the workforce. Like of course, different people have different levels of skills, and they can share. They can share it to the others. So it's not, it's also beneficial din kapag ganon. And focusing on strengths, you need to delegate tasks, free up your time to focus on your strengths and the more challenging aspects. You need to do market research for opportunities. Then you need to develop your product, invest time in improving your product or service by focusing on design, and build relationships with potential investors. Now we have different organizational structures. The first is line organization. It's a direct chain of command with employees reporting directly to the business owner. So parang ganito, si Nelson, Mitchell, and Dina. So si Nelson si boss, tapos dalawa yung staff niya. So that's line organization. Next one, line and staff organization. Staff members provide support and advice to line personnel but don't directly contribute to revenue generation. So as you can see, di ba? Nelson, Mitchell, and Dina, si Mitchell, sales manager, si Dina, marketing manager. So under si sales manager, meron na siyang different sales people. Yan. So kasi nga, dumadagdag na rin, lumalaki na rin yung organization. And line organizations, ayan, example, gaya niyan. Yun, si principal, of course, the teachers directly work for the principal. So, and then the students. Okay. Now, dito sa line and staff organization, as you can see, si principal, ito si teachers. Pero pwede rin na mag-hire ng cleaner. So, hindi naman direkta si cleaner na involved sa sales. Diba? Sa mismong line of service. Parang ganon. So, that's dito, line and staff. So initial structure, growth and specializations. The business grows, employees take on more specialized roles. In line and staff structure, employees become line personnel reporting to a manager, while others become staff providing support and advice. So we also have project organization. Ano ba yun? Pag sinabing project organization, employees from more than one department work as a team on a specific goal. Project organization ends once the project goal is reached. Parang, para lang siyang project-based na trabaho. So, project goal, develop a line of healthy frozen meals, team members. It can include executive chef, marketing manager, outside dietitian, and business owner. So, actually, meron akong mai-share dyan sa, kasi nag-work din ako na project-based. So, before, nag-work ako na parang encoder sa DBP, pero project-based lang siya. Ang kasing project is, after ng bagyong Pepeng, nabaha lahat ng kontrata sa Vault. So, kailangan magkaroon ng updated din yung database ng accounting and marketing pagdating sa mga mortgages, yung shuttle at saka real estate. So, nag-compose yung team. Siyempre, yung mga immediate supervisor namin is si branch cashier kasi siya yung in charge dun sa vault. And at the same time, nagre-report din yung kami dun sa accounting and marketing heads. So kami yung parang nagbabangga dun sa database ni accounting and marketing, doon sa actual number na nandoon sa vault. So once the project was done, tapos na rin yung trabaho, ganun. Okay, so that's an example of project organization. So this one, project organization chart. So Seabreeze project. So owner, executive chef, outside dietitian, and marketing manager. So walang hierarchy. They work together. Nagsisynergize lang sila. Okay? So that's it, I think. Okay, meron pa pala. Conclusion. So you have to assess your needs, carefully consider business needs and whether hiring is the right solution, then build a strong team and foster growth. Okay, so that's it. The other topics will be discussed by Ma'am Christy. If you have questions, again, comment on stream.